All right, guys, welcome to a special edition of Triple X. This is for high limit players. We're gonna do $25 increment, $100 increment, and we're gonna assume it's a $5,000 game. I've already proved it enough times. I don't need to prove it on this game. If you're playing at that level, you're not too much worried about that. This is just another system for you to put in your back pocket, so to speak. We've gotten a lot of requests, not a lot of requests, but some requests for 25, some are for 100, which I've only actually dealt probably 4 or 5 times in my career. It's not a frequent thing. I've actually dealt higher limit tables that were requested, very specific to a player. Where the casino enters into sort of a contract with the player. Those are handled, very differently. Can't really play out these types of systems. You kind of have to just if you're playing on like a $10,000 game, these guys are, $54,000 across, that's it. They're not starting at $5 units or $10 units. They're just playing big chunks and they're in and out and they're just hoping to roll a hand and walk away. So there's no opportunity, there's less of an opportunity to play any kind of systems like that. Like these guys aren't playing. Although, you know what, I've actually seen a very high limit iron cross system played out one time. I was actually shocked. But I guess at that level, once you play at that level, you're collecting a nice chunk of change every hit of the dice. You roll 10 times, you walk away, and you're done. You know what I mean? But most of us can't play at that level, so there's that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna show you the $25 limit, and I actually call this, this is my bird game, the new bird game, VIP high limit bird game. So 25 cents, like you guys know. I started on a 25-cent table back in the day, not too long ago, but, and this is essentially that. It's just $25, 25 cents, same thing. Once you become a dealer for long enough time, you stop thinking about the math, and then it's really just about color, right? This color gets this color and that color, and it just looks like a picture out there. Everything's all in pictures. And then we're gonna do a $100 game, and I'm gonna do a big bird table. So big bird for me is $1 a quarter. I used to have people go $8, $6.75 across, $6.75 across, or $8 across, which is 1 1/4, 1 1/4, 150, 150, 1 1/4, 1 1/4, or the old $3.75 across for those of us that have been around a little longer. That was 75 cents or 6 bits on a number. So 75 cents, people used to actually start $3.75 across, 75 cents a number. And they would press a quarterly. One of these days, I'll have to show you guys that game. It's fantastic. You won't get an opportunity to play it very much, or if at all. I don't think those games exist, but they might exist on the bubble craps, actually. I think there's some 25-cent bubble craps games. I'm not sure. Okay, but let's get started. Okay, and by the way, welcome back. And I'm going to have a worksheet for this one, too, for those of you who are interested. And it will be up on our Patreon $10 tier. I will start making some things available on the $3 tier as well, so stay tuned. We want to make it as available to as many people as possible. We eventually are going to be having a Dice Master newsletter. For those of you guys that really want a very deep experience at dice, it's going to be me talking to you and hopefully collaborating with a lot of other people. Dice is one of those things where there's kind of rabid fans. So we've had a lot of you stop by Casino Quest. I love meeting you guys. I met a few people the other day. I kind of drove out here to see you guys. So I really do love this game. I love, the fans of dice and so forth. So, all right, let's get started. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna work downtown, okay? Now, as you know, downtown, let's assume 0.9. This is downtown. Uptown will be anything away from the box. Uptown. Downtown is anything going towards the box. So if you want to bet, let's say you're at nickel units, $22, downtown, boom, 4, 5, 6, and 8. Not every dealer knows that expression, so you'd have to clue them in a little bit, but there you go. Okay, so here we go, 4, 5, 6, and 8. And then in back, we are going to do a $100 game. So you're ready? We're gonna do, these are all gonna be triple X, no modified playing, right to table limit. We're gonna do the first 3 and a hit. We're going to collect, and then we're going to go right to table limit, $5,000 table limit, and away we go, okay? On the front side, this is an 8. It pays $35. We're going to throw in a quarter, okay? We're going to throw in a quarter. It's going to take us all the way to $90, all right? The next hit is 105. We are going to throw in $15. So we've seen this before on our $15 unit, but now we're obviously getting ahead of that. So our investment is more, so we're able to start a little higher and move forward, okay? So 90 pays at 105, we're gonna throw in $15, and that lets us go all the way to $210, okay? On the third hit, that's what we're gonna collect. So we're gonna collect $245. Now, for those of you in asking, I didn't sort of lay out the proof, but this is $160 across. Or once it used to be 162. You used to prepay the VIG on the 4 and 10, but it's 160 across. It'd be 110 inside, 100 outside, or it might be 85 inside if the point is 5 and 9, or 80 inside if the point is 6 or 8. Okay, so whatever your threshold is, however you want to lay down the quarters, that's the opportunity. Okay, back to the 8. Okay, so now we get $245 out of the hand, right? Even if we went across 160, we're basically out of the hand because we did have to throw in a quarter. We'd have to throw in some money to press, but there we go, okay? That's hit number 3, where we bought ourselves out, and now we're moving forward, okay? We're gonna go 250 for 5 pays 245. We're gonna go straight up. We're gonna go to 450. Technically, we could throw $1, go to 456, but please, for the love of God, every dealer in town will hate me if you guys start playing this out and telling them that David taught you that, because, you know, it gets weird at that point. Okay, 450 pays 5 1/4, okay? All right, here we go. Now, here we have some options, all right? If you really want to make it easy on the dealer, you just go to $900, okay? Easy. Take the $75 change, you know what I mean? Go buy yourself a Starbucks with all the fixings, $75. I hear someone actually got a Starbucks drink up to $75, but wow. I just get mine black, so I'm easy. All right, so there, you take $75 back, you go to $900. So, but technically, if you wanted to go all extreme degen triple locks, you could go to $990, okay? So which would pay $1050 for the 9 and $105, so $1155. But really, do we care about the other $105? Probably not. So let's just do $900. We're pressing plenty, okay? So there's that. All right, so $900 pays $1050. Okay, so here's a point where we can go literally straight to 18, or we can go all the way up, just use all the money and go to $1950 on the 8. So $1950 pays $2275, all right? So $1800 pays $2100, and $150 pays $175, which is $2075. Now, here's something that we teach all of our students. When you get to these levels, you got a boxman, you got surveillance, you got everybody watching. Anybody at this point wants to press, just push the money into the cum. You got all this money now, you can work it up, create some piles, okay? So here, I got 100, I got 600, I got 3,500, I got $3,500 there, okay? So let's do this. Let's go 2,000, 3,000, $4,200 and take a quarter back. Let's do that. Let's pretend that we can do that. We're just like, money's no object. We just hit a big fat Wheel of Fortune machine or a Keno jackpot, and we're just gonna go all in. 2,000, 3,000, $4,200, $4,200 easy. We're gonna hand all this money into the box, okay, just so they can count it and proof it, although we could take our 200 back, okay? Now we're gonna go $4,200, okay? $4,200 pays $4,900. I'm very excited to get that payoff. Boy, you know what? I've actually gotten that payoff a few times, so it's fantastic. I mean, when you get a $4,000 payoff and you started with $30 on the 6th, you gotta be happy about that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so here's the thing. Now we got a $5,000 table limit, and strangely, some casinos will only let you go to 5,000. They will not let you go to that $6,000 unit. I pray you can play at a place that lets you go to 6,000, because it's silly, dude. If you can do 5,000 on the 5, you should be able to do 6,000 on the 6, because that's like the natural thing, dude. That's natural dice, dude. You know what I'm saying? All right, but let's say you can. We're gonna go straight to 6,000, and we're gonna take all this. Look at that. Wow. We're gonna take change after pressing it out. We're gonna collect 2,000, $3,100 in change. Wow, that's nice, dude. You know what I'm saying? And we started with $30. Come on, can't beat that. Okay, that's on a really good day. And then you're saying, David, I don't see those rolls very often, but maybe that one time you're gonna be on a game, you're gonna have thrown $30 on the 6 and 8, some person's gonna roll 7 of these numbers and you're gonna be like, holy smack, I could have had 6,000 on the 8 and oh my God, all this money right here. So whatever that is, a ton of money, I don't need to count it out. Hey, you know what, I'm gonna count it out just cause, you know, cause I love you guys. Let's see what this looks like. Okay, so these yellows are supposed to be 1,000. So most casinos, yellow's 1,000, 500. Okay, let's do this like 5. There's 3, 450. So we got 25, we got $3,450 change going up that way. That's on the back end. Okay, let's do the 5. We got our $6,000 8, which is, you know, the 8 and the 6 are the same. We're going to go to the 5. Okay, 5 is real easy. We're gonna take the 60. We're gonna press it all the way up. Okay. I'll be honest with you. This is a weird thing for me because sometimes I like this big burn game. So I will often take that $10 change. I will actually, on the 5 and 9, if I'm starting at this unit, 110 or $160 across, I'm taking the $10 because here's what I'm gonna do next. Okay, instead of taking 70, I'm gonna do 75 for 5. I'm gonna go straight to 1 1/4, right? Okay, because the next hit pays me 175. I'm out of the hand. You know what I mean? 175, brilliant. All right, now, but for those of you who are telling me, Dave, triple Lux, all the way up, sir, power press, please. Okay, well, let's do that, okay? Let's go back to our quarter. Let's power press. So 35 goes to 60, okay? So 50 pays 70 and 10 pays 14. We got $84, okay? That's our second hit. We can go quite high. We can still go $1.25. We can go 140 and take our $4 change, all right? So we got 125 pays 175 and 15 pays 21 and brilliant. There's where we're at. So we take that money back and we go home with that money, okay? So the next hit, again, 175 and $21, okay? So here we're gonna do, we're going to take this, looks like 100. We're gonna go to 300 and let's do 3 1/4. Make it easy on everybody. That other $11, we can donate it to charity if we want to. If we really hate putting money in the rail, I'm sure there's somebody standing next to you at some point, a hot roll like this, that they can, okay. So here we go. Next we're gonna go 420. For those of you, some people are going to want to take same bet because a lot of you really love that 420 number. So 420, there it is, boom, 420. I'm going to do 425 for 5, okay? And now we can go to $700. Take that quarter back. Even better, you can throw in another quarter and just take it right to 750. So here, let's make it look like 750. Okay, 750 is like $900 on the 6, pays 1050. Okay, that's why the idea right now is to get to that highest tier possible, right? So 750, which this is $750, pays 1050, 1050. All right, and now we can go 15, 1750, $1,800. Sort of like we did on the 6 earlier. Actually went a little higher, but this pays nice, dude. Okay, so we got 15. $1,700, $1,800. Okay. All right, so we got 2520. So 1,500 pays 2,100. Okay. 1,500 pays 2,100. 300 pays 420. So we're gonna go 520 for 1. So 2520 is what you have out there. Okay. So now we can do some really nice. We can get up there real quick. So now we got 3, 4, 2, 3, 4,000. And maybe we take $320 back. You know, go have a little dinner, maybe Spago or something like this. Okay, so let's convert these. 1, 2, 3,000. 1, 2, so we're at $4,000, okay? So at $4,000, very nice, pays $5,650, $600. So let's do that, $5,500, $600, and then boom, taking this money off, put $5,000 back on, and a lot of profit, A lot of profit. You guys can probably add that quicker than me. But there we go, 44,000, 5,000, 50, 75, 5,097. Doing it that way, right? Brilliant, okay? So here, let's lock it up and start over, okay? Again, I'm gonna have those worksheets on Patreon. You guys will be able to see it there. Boom, bada boom. All right, so we got our $5,000 5, our $6,000 8, and now we're gonna move over to the 4. This is gonna be a quick one because we're gonna go 50. We're gonna press it up for 1, okay? Now we're gonna go 150. They're probably gonna charge you 4, all right? We're gonna press it up, okay? Now this is where I'm gonna take back a quarter. I might take back a little money and go to the tube because my brain hurts if I start going to weird units. I'm not the best at math, so I'm gonna keep it easy for myself and just do 200 bucks because I know I'm taking a quarter out minus the change that I threw in for the VIG, because I know that my next hit, I'm getting 400 bucks amount. 4s and 10s are beautiful. I'm getting 400 for 10 bucks. Let me convert this, make it look nice, okay? I'm getting 400, I know I'm out. I don't have to go to some crazy amount. Now, if I'm doing the modded system, remember, all I'm doing is switching the bet with the payoff. Bet with the payoff, okay? So this 200, I go to 400. If I'm doing the all-in, triple lux, degen type of thing, my next bet, okay, again, I'm gonna get 400 bucks for 10, okay? But I'm gonna go to a unit that doesn't like, you know, break my brain. So here, let's just go to 300. Because the 4s and 10s pay nice, like, right? Like, you don't even need to be, you know, as aggressive. You can still make a ton of money without getting, you know, squeezing every single dollar out of it. Okay, so I'm already at $500 on the 4. Now I'm getting 10, I'm getting 1,000 for 25 bucks. Here, let me take it out of my little pot there, okay? So I'm getting 1,000. So at this point, I'm taking those purples, I gotta tell you, in most cases. On the 4s and 10s, I usually take, once I get to that big purple payout, 1,000 bucks, dude, that's like, you know, 1,000 bucks, that's what it is. Okay, but triple lux, let's do it. Full triple lux, this is for you, Sam. All right, so 1,500, now we're getting 3,075 bucks. And you got 1,500, you can literally, you know, at this point, dude, if you're not taking the same bet at this point, something's wrong with you. You have way too much money. I would take this 3,000. Here, let's put that away and let's pretend like you missed that one. We didn't see it. David's triple lux, like, you know, little brain fart there. Got a little gassy, had to take some money. Okay, but the next hit, now here's what happens. Next hit, I'm getting 3,000 for 75. But now that I collected on that last hit, I can throw in $500. I have an extra $500 because 3,000, 4,500, 500. I can go right to a $5,000 table, and there you go. Get paid on that next one. That $5,000 hit, oh, that's gonna be a good one, dude. 10 grand if you hit that one. $10,000, and you're gonna be very excited. You might be so excited you're gonna leave that bet up there, but for many of us, we're probably gonna be like, you know what, take me down. Take me all down, $32 across. See you later. All right, good, there you go, all right? So 5,000, pray that you hit that 4, okay? All right, here we go. Now we're gonna go in back. Now we're gonna deal with the back. So here we got all of our front numbers done. Again, I'm gonna have this on Patreon. So here, let's make this look like 5, so you guys know we did that. I know I did that. In back, these are easy. Look, this pays 175. I'm gonna do this old school. This pays 300. You're gonna get a quarter back. Okay, there's not much you can do with that. You could throw in a nickel and go to 330, but your dealer's gonna hate you if you do that. Every dealer is gonna hate me if I give you guys that. You'd be like, where did you learn that? David taught me. They're all gonna come down here and you'd be like, David, listen, okay? All right. So next up, it's very simple. Now, remember, this system is $650 or $675 across at this $100 tier, okay? So right now, if the point is 9, and I started at 100 and a quarter on the outside numbers and 150 on the 6 and 8, it's $675. It's $800 across if I include the point. So all the numbers at this first tier, here, I'm gonna go back a second. Let's do this, come on. This is $800 across if you have all the numbers, okay? This is $675 across, okay? This is $650 across, all right? So we're in a lot. You gotta really buy in to play this one. There's no doubt about it. All right, But, you know, we aim to please. Okay, so now I'm going to get rid of these just so I don't confuse myself. Pretend the point is 10 or 9. We're just going to focus on these. All right, so here we go. 8 hits. We're going to press. We're going to take that money back, okay? 150 pays 175. You get a quarter back. You're at 300, okay? On the next hit, you could have been paid 350. All right, we're just going to go to 600 and press. There's not a lot of stuff we can do. I mean, technically at this point, we could have thrown in $15 and gotten a 690. But if you're really at this black level play, you're kind of adverse to getting $5 checks. So here we go. Next, that's the second hit. Third hit, so here. So you collect 700, you're almost out of the hand, all right? At this point, if you really got some serious bank, you can throw in $500, like literally $500. Let's hope you bought in for 10 grand. And you can go to 1,800 bucks. And then it plays out just sort of the same way we had before. You get paid 2,100, so you're at $3,900. All right, so $3,900, so you're getting paid 3,500 and 1050, because 900 pays 1050, 3,000 pays 3,500, and then you just, you know, boom, you're at 6,000, and you've collected a ton of money, like just that quick, obviously. So, at this level of play, getting to the table limit happens very quickly, depending upon where you're at, obviously, but there it is on the 8. Okay, going to the 5. So the 5 is interesting, 200. We're going to go 200 for a quarter, because it pays 175. 200 for a quarter goes to 300, okay? From here, we can do 420, okay? For our purposes, let's just press it to 400, take the $20 back, make this real nice and easy. This should be $700 here, okay? Now we're at $700. $700 pays $980, okay? $980. If we want to go full triple lux, we're going to throw in the $20 we just got back a minute ago, okay? Which converts all of this. And we're just going to press it up another $1,000, okay? So we're going to throw this $1,000 right under here, okay? Now, this is where my brain starts to backfire, because believe it or not, what you're seeing here is just experience, not actual mathematical genius, none of that going on. So for me, $1,500 is much easier to pay than $1,700. So, because I know that $1,500 pays 21, 200 will get 280. But so I'm going to say, for the sake of the argument, I pulled a David, took that $200 away, squirreled it in my pocket, something like that. I have $1,500 on the table. I'm going to get paid $2,100. So here's where I'm going to go to. I'm just going to go to $3,000, okay? So $3,000 pays $4,200. $4,200, and at this point, boom, add $2,000 to the bet. I take $2,200 home with me, and boom, I'm at table limit. That easy, that fast, okay? All right, we're going to move to the 4. Which is going to be even faster, because holy smokes, the 4s and 10s pay nice. Okay, so let's do this. 1 1/4 pays $250. It's going to cost me $6, right? I'm going to make my brain not hurt so much. I'm just going to go to 300. From here, I'm going to go to 600. I'm going to collect, it's going to be 600. It's going to cost me 15. I'm going to take it out of one of my quarters, okay? From here, I can go all the way up if I want to, but I can also take that money. It's up to you. All I'm doing right now is showing you the progression. So 900 then is going to pay 1,800 bucks. It's going to cost me $45. I'm going to take it out of here. Give me a nickel back, okay? No pun intended, nickel back. Okay. And at this point, I am just going to go, let's say I'm going to go to 2,500. I'm going to take 2,500. I'm going to take that back. Boom, boom, bada boom. So there's 2,500, right? The reason for that is on the very next hit, I can just press and I'm at table limit. So 2,500 is going to pay me 5,000. It's going to cost me $125. Okay, $125. And then I just replace the bet with the payoff. I'm at table limit. That easy. Boom. I mean, it's a fantastic system. You need numbers, obviously, but you need numbers for any system needs numbers. This is the one system that you get to maximize your opportunity. That's all it is, about taking advantage of the opportunity you have. That one time that you're on a table and you see somebody roll for 40 minutes, or not even 40 minutes, 10 minutes of 4s, 5 minutes of 5s, 3 minutes of 6s, whatever it is, that's the time that you have to seize the opportunity and make your money. Remember, the casinos aren't scared of the guys. The guys that come in, the people that come in $100,000, let's say, right? Those people lose their money. They go back and forth. A casino's not afraid of them. I mean, they can hit the casino up and they make a lot of money. They're afraid of the person that goes in $32 across, gets an hour-long hand, cashes out $400,000, $500,000. Because you know what? You're going to be investing in your colleges, your kids' education. You're going to be buying a car, maybe a house. Casino will probably never see that money again. So anyways, there you go. That is the Triple Lux $2,500 Big Bird system. I hope you enjoyed. Look for the worksheets on Patreon, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for tuning in, and take care. Have a great night. Bye.